I'm now going to walk you through how to make the Module 6 slide block. If you look, it's one rectangle on top of another one, then with a hole in the middle. So we're going to make the big rectangle on top first, 1.75 by 0.75. Go into Inventor, open Part, click Start 2D Sketch, click on a plane. We're doing a rectangle, and it was 1.75. Hit Tab by 0.75, hit Enter. So now if I look at my rectangle, it is 1.75 by 0.75, okay, which is these dimensions right here. It's extruded 0.375, so I'm going to finish, extrude 0.375, hit Enter. Okay, there was another rectangle on top of that, so I'm going to start a sketch on that face. And I want another rectangle. That other rectangle is 0.45 wide, and then it's going to be centered, and it goes the entire length. So I'm going to go from here over. I know that my width needs to be 0.45. Oh, whoops, it accidentally made my length 0.45, so we can fix that. I'm going to dimension from side to side. That actually needs to be 0.45. And then my length needs to actually be the entire length, which was 1.75. Okay. Now I need to get that to be centered up. So I can do that by dimensioning, and I want to go from this edge to here. And I know the entire width is 0.75, right, because we typed that in earlier. I know that the width of the rectangle in the middle is 0.45, and I need it to be centered, so I'm going to divide by 2. It'll just do that math for me. I could also use a calculator, but Inventor will do the math. So that has it centered up for me. If I come back, I know the entire height is 0.8125. So I'm going to go 0.8125 minus 0.375 for my extrusion. So finish the sketch, extrude this rectangle right here, and I know it's 0.8125 minus 0.375. Hit Enter. So now I've got my overall shape completed. Okay. Still need to put this point in the middle to do this hole. The point is centered up at 0.875 by 0.375 on that top bigger rectangle. So I need to rotate around so I can see this top bigger rectangle. I'm going to start a sketch on that surface. Okay, I'm going to put a point on there. And then I'm going to dimension. I want it to be 0.875. Okay. So that's the 0.875. And then 0.375. in the other direction. So dimension point up to here. And that's 0.375. Okay, so now I've got that nice and centered up. I can finish that sketch. If I look at the drawing, it tells me that the diameter of this hole is 0.1875 and it's all the way through. So I'm going to go hole 0.1875, and it says it's going to go all the way through. I hit OK. Alright, so it's looking closer. There's only one last thing to do. That's to take care of these corners. It wants them to be kind of cut off. And if I look right here, it says that's a 0.125 45-degree chamfer. So I come in here. I need to drop down under where it says fillet. Fillet's more rounded. Chamfer's more square. So I click chamfer. And then it says 0.125. Okay, so all I now have to do is click each of these sides that I would like to be chamfered. Okay, now that I have all of them, I can just hit the check mark, and now my part's ready. So I can do a file, save as, and this one was called the slide block, and then drop down up here and make sure I save it on my flash drive.